So, Wandlore. We all know that the wand chooses the wizard, but what does that actually mean? What I have to say about it may actually blow your mind. As Ollivander says, the wand chooses the wizard. That much has always been clear to those of us who have studied Wandlore. If you are any wizard at all, you'll be able to channel your magic through almost any instrument. The best results, however, must always come where there is the strongest affinity between wizard and wand. These connections are complex, an initial attraction, and then a mutual quest for experience. The wand learning from the wizard from the wand. Wandlore is a super complex and even ancient branch of magic that even the most skilled wand makers in history don't fully understand. We all know that wands are tools primarily used by wizards, but did you know that they're quasi-sentient? Because that's a huge part of the Harry Potter books near the end, and it means that they have a form of thinking that isn't quite intelligence, but also allows them to communicate and even develop their own sort of rules for existence. But there's more to unpack before we get too deep into that. First, I want to delve into the origins of Wandlore. As I said, it's an actual branch of magic. Wandlore is the branch studied specifically by wand makers. And we know that ancient wand makers studied this, as even Ollivander's wand shop has been around since 382 BC. We also know that all their studies and findings are likely written down, and that to become a wand maker, you first need to apprentice with a master. Thanks to Ollivander, we know that the study of Wandlore is exceptionally complex and still very mysterious. He even admits that some effects of wands, such as allegiance and even priori incantatem, are not fully understood. Priori incantatem being a rare reaction between two wands with cores from the same source. Apparently this reaction doesn't happen every single time you make sibling wands fight, either. However, I don't want to delve too far into that yet either, as I first want to discuss Wandcraft. Every wand has 4 components: the wand's wood, the core, specific length, and the flexibility of the wand. And this is where things really start getting interesting, though. As we know from the books, wand wood only comes from specific trees, which need to have a particular quality of wood to work. Bowtruckles are known to live in trees, which are of high enough quality for wand wood. But that's not all. The wand itself seems to have a particular link to the wizard the wand chooses, always seemingly falling in line with their Celtic birth month, which could just be a bit of flair that J.K. Rowling threw in. However, it also means that you can go and look up what kind of wood you would have if you were a witch or wizard. For me, that would be ivy. The second part, the core, is inserted after the wood of the wand has been carved. Cores are any number of magical objects, specifically from magical species such as unicorn hair, dragon heart strings, and phoenix feathers, which are also the only cores Ollivander uses, as they're believed to be the best and most powerful options. Cores also reveal something about their masters. As we know, Harry and Voldemort both have a feather from Fawkes the Phoenix in their wands. They share similar cores, but for Harry, it shows his resolve to be renewed, while for Voldemort, it shows his desire to live forever.